My name is Stephen Tripodi. I am the Associate Director for the Institute for Justice Research and Development. I'm also an Associate Professor at the Florida State University College of Social Work, where I am also the Doctoral Program Director. As a son of two social workers, I have always been drawn to wanting to help disadvantaged and oppressed populations. I went to the University of Texas for my MSW in the late 1990s, and when I got my MSW, I worked with juveniles in the juvenile justice system who had substance use disorders, and really enjoyed that work, and ultimately used that to go to the doctoral program, where I became passionate about working not with juveniles but with adults in the criminal justice system. That's because I worked on a restorative justice program project with a professor at the University of Texas in a prison outside of Austin. And while I was interested in the restorative justice aspect of the project, what I became really passionate about was working to improve the lives of individuals affected by the criminal justice system, and working to improve the criminal justice system by research in any way that I could, because I learned how counterproductive the system is and how oppressed people in the criminal justice system became. So based on the projects that I was involved in at the University of Texas, where I became passionate about the criminal justice system and wanting to help people affected by the criminal justice system, I got a job at FSU as a professor 10 years before there was an Institute for Justice Research and Development. I have been working on projects with Dr. Pettis Davis for 10 years, work very closely with her and very well with her, and have always admired the work that she has done. So when she approached me with the idea of being the associate director when she came to Florida State University with the Institute for Justice Research and Development, it was an absolute no-brainer for me, and I became involved in the Institute in that capacity from the beginning days at FSU. One relatively fun fact about me is I really love traveling. Get to do so a little less these days, having a family and all, but I have hitchhiked in 3 different countries. Those countries are Israel, Jordan, and Guatemala. Lessons learned in each country. In Israel, virtually impossible to successfully hail a ride if Israeli soldiers are near you, so you gotta find an area without soldiers nearby. In Jordan, you have to eat everything that's offered to you, for better or for worse. And in Guatemala, it's not to your advantage to be stranded in the middle of nowhere during a very intense 3-hour thunderstorm, where you did picture your funeral at one point.